video today. The point of this video is this problem back here. This is a ridiculous collection I have of paper. Just paper. I have cardstock, like different toned paper, like mapped paper. It's got maps on it. All that fun stuff. That's all what's this. And I want it to go back here, but it's not very aesthetic going like that. And I wanted to paint this thing that Jax gave me to paint on, because they were cleaning through their room and was like, here, take this. I was like, okay. I took it and we're going to paint it today because I was feeling super inspired by another creator here on YouTube named Nerdforge. I don't actually remember her actual name, but my sister-in-law showed me some of her videos and I got hooked. She makes some amazing content. She's so creative. She makes beautiful creations, 3D creations from trash. And so I'm just like super inspired. So over like the past couple of weeks, I've just collected stuff. Give me a minute. This is my collection of things in this marvelous llama bag. Give me a second as I try and find the main item that I'm painting in this video. Alright, so all my fun little things. This is the thing that I am customizing. So this is like a little thing, and this is like a bookend, very large bookend, and I'm going to, that's my plan, and I have ideas to like cover it in things, glue it on and make it look like a big pile of trash, and then I'll add more big piles of trash on it. I just said that. I'm trying to like put this away. So the point is, I'm going to glue everything onto this and the bookend, and then we'll get to the paint job later this week and all that fun jazz. So I need the hot glue gun. I think I'm going to start cutting the cardboard pieces to the size that I want them to be. So I'm going to go grab a knife. Mission successful, I've got a knife. Hot glue gun is ready. We're gonna start gluing things. We interrupt this program to tell you I have an official website. Oh, okay. This has been one of my dreams for a very long time, and it has finally happened. I have a website. Okay, let me try and calm down a little bit. On this website, there are so many things that you can go explore, I guess. You will be able to buy my handmade jewelry. Most of the jewelry I wear in videos is jewelry that I have made, and you'll be able to purchase it there. I offer Halloween jewelry, since it is the month of October. Necklaces, earrings, ear cuffs, which are these that require no piercing. Along with that, you can buy my original paintings. The ones that are in my background when I'm working in the studio, you can buy those. But if you don't want to buy the original and you just want to buy prints where you can buy a variety of different sizes, there is a link on my website on my paintings page that leads you to another website called Art Mesure. This company takes care of all of the prints for me, so I don't have to deal with it. But that is where you can find prints. Also on my website, you will find a bunch of information about commissions. So if you want a custom painting, a custom backpack, a custom pair of shoes, a custom piece of jewelry for a costume, a cosplay, or just for someone else, or anything like that, there are forms on my website that you can fill out that I will be sent, so then I can make whatever you need me to make. I also just have information about myself and just about me and how I started YouTube and things like that. I'm so excited, and it would mean the world if you would check out my website and just look around and maybe even purchase something. It is cassieburgan.com. CASSIEBURGAN.com. That is cassieburgan.com. I'm so happy and excited that I finally have a website. Anyway, yeah, now back to the video. Okay, now we've got like the main pieces glued on. I think it's now time to add like the bunch of the little details of like just random things that I have, like the Legos, the shells, the buttons.
I feel like I didn't do a very good job at explaining what exactly I am doing. I wanted as much texture as possible on this, so that's why I glue Legos and shells and buttons and a bunch of just random things on here. Along with the cardboard is I just wanted different things going on. I was just inspired by Nerdforge and the amount of texture she had on her Xbox.
I really want to add some of these beads. I kind of want them to go like this. I feel like the next thing I want to add is these shells that I have, because I have an idea for some of them. So maybe we could do that next.
Here's when things get fun. I smashed a sand dollar into pieces, and I tried to do that with shells, but they were just too thick, I guess, and it just wasn't working out. So I brought in a bathroom tile, and I started breaking that up.
That's really loud. Go do this on the chair.
I figured that my desk was a little too hard, so I just moved it to this other chair that I have in the studio, and I broke it on that instead, and it worked a lot better. So I glued on my buttons, my broken shells, and sand dollars to make more texture.
So, this is how far I've gotten on my little creation here. I love it so much. There's still some things I want to add. I found this. I believe this is a thing that was on the bottom of one of our rugs that I found on the floor. So yeah, I think that's the final thing I'm gonna add to this, and then we're gonna take it outside and spray paint it. So let's go. I went ahead and added a bunch of hot glue texture, and it honestly just adds to the aesthetic. Now there's some excessive amounts of hot glue here. I'm honestly not quite sure what to call this thing because it's an abomination. It's supposed to hold up my file folders back there, which is why I showed this at the beginning of the video. The big trash. Louie, come here. Here is my crazy abomination of things. I'm thinking of taking it one section at a time so I can like focus on each section like with its own little nest. I'm really excited to start painting, so let's just get to it.
But before I could go in with the color, since the entire thing was black, I had to put a white base coat on the main parts that I wanted to paint, and then I went in with my different hues and shades of red. This was a really enjoyable process. I very much enjoyed giving detail to every single piece of random objects that I glued onto this thing. I painted most of this project at like 5:30 in the morning before I went to school because it was a very chill project where I could just sit and relax and wake myself up for the day with a creative activity. And here is this section of the big trash completed. Progress has been made on the creation here. This one side is completely done, and currently in progress is this one, and you can tell that they're kind of going like a monochrome side by side thing. So this one's going to be red, obviously. This is going to be blue, and then over here is going to be yellow. Here is going to be green. If you notice, this is a warm color, this will be a warm color, this is a cool color, and this will also be a cool color. I think that's mostly all I needed to say. And finally, since all of the color is complete, I went in with some black and I touched up around the edges and made everything look neater. Ta-da! I am very happy. So the paint job on this is done. Well, I still have to do a clear coat over it, but like the color and putting all the color and the detail and all that fun stuff, it is done. This took me a very, very long time, and it's not even done yet, but it's almost done, and I'm so ready to move on to another project. I feel like I'm talking very softly. I don't need to do that. I can talk as loud as I want. Anyway, I have more plans. It needs clear coat and stuff on it before I can continue doing that. Ugh. I'm almost done. I'm getting antsy. There's just some final things to add to this stuff anyway. Okay, so you may have noticed that there are some like plant pots, and that's because we're gonna put some plants in here. And this I'm hoping to put on like the inside of this maybe, and maybe on different parts of the outside to kind of like bring it together. But yeah, that's the final thing. And here is the completed project that I still don't know what to call, but I'm so happy with how this turned out. I love all the colors, I love the flowers, and I love all the things. But that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed because this was a very long, very fun project, and I am happy to present it to you now. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a fantabulous rest of your day. Bye!